Hello, my name is Arvid Lowen. Some call me crazy, others call me determined. I have never considered myself a philanthropist because I thought you needed to have a lot of money to become one. But as it turns out, the definition of a philanthropist is one who puts a lot of time and effort into a humanitarian cause. Welcome to my world, a world of 2 hours of sleep a night, of 20 hours a day on the bike, of day after day of tireless cycling, of connecting the Pacific and the Atlantic in only one bike ride, of seemingly impossible challenges that are always beatable. I'm an ultramarathon cyclist with a purpose and a passion. My involvement with Muli Children's Family goes back to 2005, when I transported 3 teenagers from MCF across Canada on the back of a modified tandem bike. Since that time, I've quit my job to become a full-time volunteer ambassador for the children at MCF. God gave me a compassionate heart for children I will never even meet. Just over a year ago, my wife Ruth and I were blessed with our first grandson. I thought that maybe this would somehow change my desire to help other children in need. It did, but not in a way I expected. With each additional grandson, my desire to bring hope into the life of an abandoned child grew even stronger. I want you to meet another grandpa, my friend Charles Muli. He runs a home for over 2,000 children called Muli Children's Family in Kenya, Africa. He rescues orphaned and abandoned children, feeds and educates them, and equips them with life skills. When they become young adults, they go back to the areas they came from, and many become pillars in the community, spreading the message of hope modeled at MCF. Another 6,000 have graduated during 22 years of MCF's existence. What is so incredible is that Charles Muli was one of those abandoned street boys. Through circumstances orchestrated by God, he became a wealthy businessman. 22 years ago, he responded to a call from God to help the kind of kids that he once was. He began to sell his businesses and build schools and children's homes. Charles Muli became a father to the fatherless. On July 1st, 2011, I'm leaving by bike to cycle 6,000 kilometers from Vancouver to Halifax. As a 54-year-old grandpa, I will attempt to break the Guinness World Record and become the fastest person to ever cross Canada by bike. I believe my chances of actually setting a new record are no better than 50%, but I'm certainly prepared to do the best I can. Yes, I dream big, do the best I can in all aspects, and then allow God to take it to whatever level He chooses. I invite you to join Charles Muli and me to bring hope to thousands of abandoned children. Follow us on our website, grandpascan.com. Make a financial contribution to MCFCF. Thank you, and maybe we'll see you on the road sometime.